Welcome to Greenlight the Day. My name is Denise. So I I usually go back and listen to the vlogs I've recorded 2 or 3 days later after it's sort of had time to be out there. And sometimes there's comments, sometimes there's not. But for me, the reason I go back to do that is just to see if I have a different take on something that I had said even 3 or 4 days before, right? And it's amazing how, really and truly, I am who I am today, but tomorrow I will be somebody different, and our perspective on things will be different. And it's so on Sunday, my weekly vlog went up because Janie had filled in for me on Wednesday. And so I re-listened to it the next day. And as soon as I heard the very end of it where I'm talking about doing things that we like to do, and there still being things that, sometimes you just have to do. And as soon as I heard that inside, I cringed because I had listened to a radio program on Sirius Radio, the Olstein, I can't remember right now how to say it, family, like Joel, the evangelist, TV evangelist or whatever at Lakewood out in Texas, and his wife Victoria have a channel, and I quite often will listen to that when I'm driving around. And so it was Victoria who was speaking to, she had a guest on from Australia, and they were talking about changing our verbiage and our how we speak about things, because we will often say, oh, I have to clean the house, or oh, I have to do the laundry, or I have to do this. And I said that at the end of my video on Sunday, right? And that's what I mean about just a shift in, like, just within a couple of days, right? Or a day or two. Because as soon as I heard that, I thought, wait a minute, like, you listened to that sermon and you were going to try to think about things differently. And it takes practice. It doesn't happen overnight, right? Because our way of thinking is very ingrained in us. It doesn't mean that it is something that we can't work on changing, but sometimes it takes practice. And so the example she gave was of the busy mom with kids who is running around and it's like, oh, I have to do, the laundry, and I have to clean the house, and I have to do this, and trying to get her girls to do something and they wouldn't do it. And she gets annoyed and irritated, and then she just stops and she says, she just stops herself and she says, thank you, God, for giving me 2 healthy girls, right? So it's all about the perspective. And so as soon as I heard that, I thought, okay, there are no have-to-dos in life. There are no have-to-dos, really and truly, unless somebody is holding a gun to your head and saying, you have to do this now and you want to live. There really is no have-to-dos. When we do something, we're making the choice to do it. And yes, as far as a job goes, a person needs to work to get an income in order to support the lifestyle you want. But still, you're making the choice to work to maintain that lifestyle. There are many other people who make the choice to not work and live a different type of lifestyle. So us saying that we have to do something is us saying that we have to do that, because there is nothing we have to do. We have to breathe. We have to eat food to sustain life. Those are the 2 have-tos, period. Well, you have to go to the bathroom, and so I started thinking about that, and I sort of alluded to that at the, in my video last week about, doing the garden because I want to, not because I have to. But really, I think that if we can turn around our thought processes and how we say things or how we refer or think about things, like, I don't have to go to work. I'm blessed to have a job that I can go to that will support the lifestyle that I have. I don't have to clean my house. but I'm thankful to have a house to live in when there's so many homeless people out there who don't, that I can clean. I'm thankful that I'm physically able to clean my house and don't have some sort of debilitating illness or disease that would prevent me from doing that, right? And so it's all about how you think about it. So I'm going to work really hard this week and in the coming weeks to change that voice in my head about how I think about things, and rather than thinking about having to do something, turning it around upside down and realizing what I have to be gracious, what I have to be grateful. Oh my gosh. Grateful for in that circumstance. So I don't have to clean my house. I'm grateful that I have a house to clean. Anyways, I hope that you're having a wonderful day and week. I hope that you're taking care of yourself and each other. Make a great day.